I just went to Tesla to go hands-on with the all-new Model Y Juniper to check out all the new features, but it did not look like this, but instead it looked like this. Hold on a second. I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. If you want to check out all the new features of the Model Y, check out the interior, check out the design, basically see if you're gonna like it or not, you can do it right now. It'll cost you $0. You can do it for free just by going to check out the all-new Model 3. So that's what I'm doing in this video. I'm gonna give you a tour of the Model 3 from the perspective of what we're expecting from the Model Y. Let me show you all the changes the new Model Y is going to have, the good changes, the bad changes, what Tesla is removing, and also let me uncover some special exclusive features that you will not find in the Model 3 that will, though, be coming to the Model Y. I'll also go hands-on with those as well, with a little bit of a special arrangement here. And also a huge thanks to 3W Liners for sponsoring this video. Okay, so if you're not caught up to speed on the basics here, let me give you like a really quick 60-second summary of everything we know about Model Y Juniper. If you haven't heard the news, Tesla is working on an all-new refresh to the Model Y, codenamed Project Juniper. This is basically gonna be a huge Model Y refresh that'll give you a new design on the outside. We'll have tons of changes on the inside, lots of smaller comfort changes under the hood, so to speak, just to make their best-selling car even better. We recently got some spy shots of some components. We just finally got our first shot of what this looks like in the real world covered up. We've got some idea of some new features coming, and in terms of timeline, we may be getting this before the end of the year, if not sometime early in 2025. But what does all this have to do with the Model 3? Well, basically, since the Model Y's inception, it's been like 95% the same as the Model 3 in terms of design and features, even price, colors. Basically, the Model Y is a bigger version, for better or worse, of the Model 3. And as the Model 3 just got its big Highland refresh, bringing tons of new features, according to all the leaks, all the rumors, all the sources, basically all of that is coming to the Model Y as well, that the Juniper refresh is just going to be a bigger version of the new Model 3. So all of the interior upgrades, all the exterior changes, all of that will be coming. But like I mentioned, there are some exclusive features only coming to the Model Y that won't be coming to the Model 3, but I'll come back to that in just a moment here. Now, of course, I can't go hands-on with a new Model Y just yet, but what I can show you are going to be the design changes because the Model 3, the current one, and Model Y Juniper are going to share so much of the same design DNA. Obviously, we're going to have a totally redesigned front fascia here on the front of Model Y Juniper with basically these exact same headlights. So the front of Model Y Juniper is going to look like this. Likely will not have a powered frunk like Model 3. It's going to have just a regular sort of pop open, sort of automated in that sense frunk, but manual close. So that's going to be the front of the car. The dimensions of the vehicle, like Model 3, should stay very, very similar. Basically going to be the same as to what you've got right now. And then, of course, the back, you've got your powered trunk in the back. And then, of course, you've got a couple of changes here. You have the new taillights here with a new two-piece system. You've got, instead of a Tesla logo, just Tesla spelled out, T-E-S-L-A in lettering here. And then, of course, your new taillights on the back that are sort of this new one-piece, or I guess two-piece, one-piece design that work like that. So gonna be really some minor cosmetic changes here. Most of the changes on Model Y Juniper will be on the inside, but of course, these new design elements, these tweaks that are here on Model 3, Highland codename, will of course be there on Model Y Juniper as well. So one of the biggest changes you're going to have in your all-new Model Y is basically a brand new interior. As you can see, the wood trim is gone. This new soft touch material here is in. No more little wood paneling on the door. You've got a brand new interior here with lots and lots of new features. And you can kind of sort of see the RGB ambient lighting here, though it's like the middle of the day at like 1 o'clock, so you're probably not going to be able to see it, but I'll put some B-roll on screen. But you've basically got wraparound RGB lighting in here that goes all the way around the vehicle, which is really, really nice. And just sort of first impressions, the interior feels way more fresh. It feels way more modern. You've got, still the same sort of Tesla design DNA. You've got the same big screen here, new wheel, which we'll get into in a moment, same buttons here. It's familiar, but different in all the right ways, which is going to help the new Model Y feel way more modern with this total new refresh here. Now, in terms of screen, nothing here is really changing. You've got the same software here. Apparently, the screen's supposed to be a little bit brighter and more responsive, though I'll tell you in my testing, it feels exactly the same as my other Model 3, Model Y, even the same as the Cybertruck, so that is not a tangible difference that I notice, though there is going to be, of course, your same wireless charger here, but you do have sort of a slightly refreshed center console. You've got a two-piece center console that's going to open like this. You've got your cup holders here. This does not move. This goes halfway like that. That goes like that. So you do sort of have a new center console in your new Model Y. And I believe a USB-C port in here as well, or maybe it's in here, that's capable of pushing more power than the current Model Y is going to deliver. Another big change here that new owners will either love or hate is going to be with the steering wheel. Not only do you have basically like a redesigned wheel here, at least in terms of what you've got here in the middle, but the stalks are gone. So basically what Tesla has done is moved all the stock functionality into these buttons on the wheel. And unlike Model S and Model X, these are actually like clicky buttons, which actually does make these a lot more useful. But now you have all the functionality on the wheel. So your turn signals, your blinkers here, that's done on the wheel, and it does take a little bit of muscle memory to get that going. Okay, now if all of these features look amazing to you and you just can't wait for the new Model Y, you want to take advantage of all these features right now, well, obviously you can, as I've shown off in this video, by going with the all-new Model 3. It's a beautiful Tesla, you're gonna love it, but let me tell you this, if you do go with a new Model 3, you've got to protect it on day one, and the best, telling you the best way to do that is with some amazing all-weather liners made by my friends over at 3W Liners. Now, regular viewers of this channel have heard that name before because 3W Liners is making some amazing products. I've got their all-weather mats in my Model 3, Model Y, Model X, and now showing them off in this all-new Model 3. They are beautifully designed, made to custom fit right inside of the Tesla you own, and are going to provide fantastic coverage to protect every single part of the interior of your Tesla. We're talking from frunk to sub-trunk protection here in all those areas in between. Wonderful coverage here for the interior, driver's side, passenger side. If you've got kids in the back and you've got crumbs and spills and dirt and all that stuff in the back of your car, you are going to be well protected with these liners. Love these all-weather mats made from really high-quality TP material and are going to be very easy to clean as well, also with being, you know, super, super durable. And again, just look amazing here in the all-new Model 3. And again, they've got you covered no matter what Tesla you own. If you're going with a, set day one, this is a great way to go. But even if you've sort of had your Tesla for a couple of years and you're looking to give it some much needed sort of interior upgrades and protection, this is the way to go. I'm a huge fan of 3W Liners. They make some really amazing products. They got some cool stuff, I think, coming soon as well that I'm excited to share coming soon, a little teaser on that. But if you've got a Tesla and looking for great floor mats, this is a fantastic way to go. So if you want to learn more, check out these amazing all-weather liners from 3W Liners. And also, again, if you want to check out these ones perfect for the new Model 3, link, of course, to all these will be right down below in the description. Check them out and get your new Tesla protected with 3W Liners today. You've got your light controls. This is sort of the configurable button that you can sort of jump into the software and configure to what you want. You've got your button here to bring up the cameras, which is nice, minus the front bumper camera because we don't have that here. But an easy way to bring up all the other cameras here is nice. You've got, I believe, your sort of speed limit set mode here. You've got your wipers, you've got your voice button, and then your scroll reels, if I can talk today, I'm sorry guys, is going to work as they normally would here on either side. Of course, instead of doing autopilot with the sort of shift down, you're just going to press this button once to turn on autopilot. You've got your regular horn here in the middle, and yeah, all of your stock functions are in these physical buttons. That's going to be the new way Tesla's going on all their vehicles, including the new Model Y, which some are going to like, some might not, but that's what we're working with here. So then in terms of like the traditional shifting you would do, how does that happen? Because that's not on the wheel. So now what Tesla wants you to do is do your shifting from the screen. So if you put your foot on the brake, I've got basically, well, two options. I can either go forward, I could go into reverse, or I could also tap this area to park. So if I go into reverse here, you can see that's what's going to bring the car into that mode. I could obviously swipe forward to go forward, or I can just tap and hold P in that area there to put the car back into park. And as I sit here literally sweating because I have the AC off because I want to film and not totally mess up the audio, a couple of nice improvements with the AC that I thought I'd show you and also give me a chance to turn it on because, apologies for the sweat, but it's hot in here. So the HVAC system itself is going to work as you would expect, but one of the nice features here is that you can actually turn off the other side independently. So if I press and hold on the passenger side, that's actually going to turn off the ventilation on that side, and now I've just got cold air blowing on my side here. That is one of the new improvements that has come to, I believe, Cybertruck as well, but started here with the new Model 3, and will of course be coming to the new Model Y with this new HVAC 2.0 system. Another improvement that is finally here on new Model Y, and so many are going to appreciate, is ventilated cooled seats. I can actually bring this down to the dock this way, or I guess at least I can start it this way, and I now have the option for heat or cool. So if I tap on that and turn it on, I've now got a cooled ventilated seat option here for the driver and for the passenger as well. This does not exist for the back. You've only got a heated option in the back, but front and passenger side of the new Model Y will have cooled seats, which is really, really nice to see. A couple other features I really couldn't accurately show off in my little hands-on video here. One is a difference in speaker system. There is actually a pretty stark difference between the speaker system in the current Model Y and what will be in the new Model Y, as it'll follow likely what is in the Model 3 right now. Basically, that means it's gonna go from a 13 speaker, one sub setup to 17 speakers and dual subs and dual amplifier setup, which should be really great and just sound amazing for any music or podcasts you wanna listen to. Another nice sort of quality of life improvement is a blind spot indicator. This is now built in the driver and passenger side in the front here. Basically just a little light that'll show you if a car is in your blind spot. Really nice to see here. It's actually only on the Model 3, not in Cybertruck, which is odd. And also, I just gotta tell you, as someone who has extensively driven the Model 3, Model Y, even the Cybertruck and Model X at this point, the new Model 3 drives like a dream. All of the tweaking that Tesla has done to the suspension, the reduced cabin noise with the double pane glass or the 360 acoustic glass, whatever Tesla's calling it. Basically, it's super quiet inside and rides really, really well. I was even just doing a test drive of the long range version, and it had a good amount of pep in its step. It felt really capable and just is really the best Tesla driving experience I've seen, right behind Cybertruck. And I think that if Tesla, as they're probably going to, bring this all over to Model Y, that means the driving experience, the handling, the cabin noise, all of that is gonna be even better on the Model Y, just giving you an impeccable driving experience on the all-new Model Y Juniper. Of course, there will be some changes in the back of the new Model Y as well, like as is the case now in S, X, Cybertruck, and the new Model 3. There will be a rear screen, likely some slightly adjusted seats in the back as well. But I should also mention, it's not just the new Model 3 that the Project Juniper Model Y refresh is going to be getting or stealing some features from, but also, if I can go, this guy here, Cybertruck, is also going to be giving some features to the all-new Model Y, or Model Y will be stealing some features from Cybertruck, according to rumors. According to some new leaks of the actual Model Y test unit, one of the most exciting features is going to be just a small little thing right here. That is a front bumper camera that's going to be a game changer, as it looks to finally be coming down to other Teslas included here on the Model Y Juniper refresh. And while this seems like something that wouldn't be a big deal, it actually kind of is. It's nice to have that extra versatility, and since Tesla lacks any kind of real 360-degree sort of top-down view, having at least this functionality here to see the front and the back is really nice, and is going to be a very welcome addition on Model Y Juniper. And then we're also hearing rumors right now that Tesla may bring the steer-by-wire system over from Cybertruck to Model Y Juniper as well, which, if the rumors are true, would be a huge, like, monumental upgrade that would be a significant change to Model Y that honestly might be worth the upgrade alone for some people out there. And look, as cool as all those features are, I certainly know there are drawbacks to this change and what Tesla's going to do. I know some people hate the idea of Tesla removing stocks. That's just what Tesla is going to do in 2024 and beyond. So if you don't like that, you're not going to like this new version, but that is what's happening. Also, pricing will likely increase as we saw with the Model 3. So don't expect the good deals and discounts and savings and current MSRP price of Model Y to stick around forever. That's likely going to change in the not too distant future with the release of Juniper. And also, again, when it comes to your personal buying decision, some people just don't have the timeline that's flexible enough to wait for Model Y Juniper. We just don't know when it's coming. Some reports say late 2024, some say early 2025, could be later than that, we just don't know. Personally, I am of the opinion that I think it's worth waiting for. I think these changes are significant in all the right ways and will be worth the wait. But if you can't wait another 6 months, 9 months, maybe even another year, who knows, depending on how Tesla does this release, just might not be feasible. So that's really going to be a sort of decision you have to make, though I do think these changes are exciting in terms of color changes, wheel changes, anything else we just don't know as of right now, but that's what we know. Basically our best guess as of right now and all the new features coming to Model Y Juniper. So as always though, I want to know your thoughts, guys, your thoughts on the changes, your thoughts on the features. Are these good things, these bad things? What features would you love to see? Drop a comment down below and let me know. And if you made it to the very end of the video, I've got a secret you need to know, and that is that you can actually win a Tesla of your choice or $50,000 cash. Yes, you can even win a brand new Cybertruck. This is all made possible by Chicago Chesed and their 10th annual Tesla raffle happening right now. And if you haven't heard of it before, Chesed Chicago is dedicated to helping families in crisis. It's a nonprofit. They're funding 80+ programs and trying to help families get back on their feet by offering goods, services like food, furniture, job placement, and so much more. So if you want the chance to win a Model S, X3, Y Cybertruck, or $50,000 cash, link is down below, and you can get $25 off 2 tickets or $500 off 15 tickets by using my special promo code Robert. Hurry up though, tickets are limited. Only 9,999 tickets will be sold, so get your tickets today. Do not wait. Again, link is down below, and use that special promo code Robert. Also, just want to give a big thanks to Masterworks for sponsoring and supporting this channel. They have got over 400 artworks in their collection from names you've heard of: Picasso, Warhol, and Banksy. And as the economy right now is up and down and up and down, you're probably looking for a different investment strategy. And one of the best places to actually put your money is in fine art. Billionaires know it, banks know it, and now you can get a piece of the action as well. Masterworks makes it so simple, so easy. Over 900,000 users have signed up, and if you want to get immediate access, skip that wait list. All you've got to do is scan the QR code on screen right there, or head to masterworks.art/Rosenfeld to learn more and get started today. And again, skip that waitlist and get immediate access right now. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and if you stayed at the very end of the video, do 3 simple things to win some free Amazon money. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and that is that. Thanks so much for your support. You guys are amazing. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. I'll see you in the next one.